morning, everyone. It's Yvonne back to do another little reading. I thought it would be really, really good to have a bit of an update for the people who are working through their own stuff at the moment. So sometimes the universe will be kind enough to give me a twin flame reading. So let's have a look what's going on. I'm using the Golden Tarot here by Cat Black. All right, so we have the Queen of Swords coming out. So the Queen of Swords is a card that represents the air signs, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. There's been a lot of swords energy in the readings today, and I feel that this is people now coming to the realization that they need to speak a truth. In this card, we see a butterfly. So I feel like someone here has had some sort of transformation, some sort of awakening here, and their sword is held high. So when the sword's held high, it says to me someone is ready to cut something out of their life or speak a truth, make an apology. There needs to be clarity here. This is the Ace of Swords here that she's holding. There needs to be clarity, clear speaking, a conversation. Something has to happen here to move things forward. So behind that we have the Three of Swords. Now the Three of Swords talks of pain and heartbreak. And it could be that somebody has created some sort of issue or problem for you. And it could be that you're ready to cut them out of your life. But it also could be that someone is returning to apologize for the hurt or pain they've caused you. Someone's had a realization, I think. The World card is here. So we're talking about someone who's closing out some sort of cycle. But it could also be that this person is coming to close out a cycle with you. So it could have been something that's been going on for a while that's created a lot of pain here. Oh, okay, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. So you're dealing with a water sign here, most likely. If it's not a water sign you're dealing with, you could be dealing with someone who has been perhaps very cold in the past, may not have spoken to you, may not have communicated effectively, may have been holding back through their own pain, but certainly not expressing themselves here on any great level. Holding back, look at this, Four of Wands behind that. So you could be dealing with someone who is a soulmate or a twin flame. But whoever this person is, they want to put things right. They want to have that stability back in their life. Okay, so we have the card of Pisces here. So if you're dealing with a Pisces, this is an offer. Now the fish for me always represents new life. So this is something new coming in. Something new that's being offered in the way of love. And there we have the Ace of Swords. So it was pretty likely that was to come out after seeing the Queen holding that high. There needs to be a truth expressed. There needs to be a conversation to clear the air here. And I feel like someone's finally realizing the only way they can move forward here is by having this conversation. And it may have been very difficult for them, but I think that they're realizing it's the only way to go. And the butterfly's on the top of that as well. Okay, and then we have the moon. We have a very strong Pisces energy in here. You're dealing with someone who could have a Pisces moon here. This person has really spent a long time perhaps in their own selves, trying to understand a lot of things about life. And it could be that you've been wondering what's going on. You may not have heard from this person. It could have been that they've had no communication with you at all because they've been going through this, the dark night of the soul stuff. Working with their shadow here. I feel, I'm just drawn to this too. There's an olive branch here. So this person is definitely wanting to make some sort of apology. I've not noticed that before. I love the way Spirit draws you to things on the cards. We do have the Hanged Man here. You're dealing with someone here who's had a complete awakening. They've been pulled out of their reverie, their dream state. Pulled out. Veil lifted. And they are seeing things very, very differently now. And they know that they were not communicating effectively. They were not expressing themselves. This is a brand new start. So I feel that they're trying to sort of clear this energy so they can move forward here. Definitely, because we have the Two of Wands here. Okay, and then we have the Ten of Wands, which of course is putting down these burdens. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. So we do have some repeat cards here from the other readings this morning. The Capricorn card is here too. Someone here has chosen now to move in a different direction. Someone here has put down some sort of burden, some sort of responsibility, to be able to move in a different direction. Now this could be you here, because maybe you have started to come into your truth. Maybe you have realized that staying where you are is not serving you any longer. Some of you can be choosing to walk away from something. Some of you are seeing the truth here in a situation or something here from your past that's been holding you back. Let's just keep going with the cards here. Yep, see, we have transformation. Okay, I feel like we're getting the flip side of the story here, walking out towards the horizon. Somebody's giving up on something here. Okay, and we have the Ace of Coins, Ace of Pentacles, learning to find your own way here. Okay, I feel this is going to be for a lot for the watchers here today, not the other person. There's this really strong, let me just do the mini read first and then I'll go back into it. Someone's realised a truth here. They've perhaps experienced some sort of heartbreak in the past, but there's a cycle that needs to be closed down here. And it may be regarding someone who you've known in your past. Perhaps now you can find the stability you want. I feel like some of you are letting go, possibly of a water sign, to be able to move forward. We do have a lot of Pisces on the board, Cancer, Scorpio. So all water. And Earth. We do have some Earth here, of course. I strongly feel that some of you have been through some sort of process here where this Queen of Swords represents now cutting someone out of your life. Perhaps you have suffered a great deal of pain, or you have clung on to something that hasn't moved somewhere. You're giving up. It's like you're putting the burden down now. You're seeing things for as they really are. So you've got this much more stronger sense of what you have been doing, and you realize now it's time to move on. You put the burden down. You may have cut this person out now and able to move forward. I feel that you've had some sort of transformation, some sort of realization here about needing to move on, needing to move forward, let go of something. So for some of you, it could be some sort of internal working, some sort of energy that you've let go of, some sort of past ideas, thoughts that have been holding you back, but you're moving forward now. And I love that you're picking up the Ace of Coins. So you're building your own stability, moving forward with your own life, understanding your own value here. And I think this is why this card's here. So you're seeing yourself for who you truly are. So it's sort of like now we've got the 2 and the 3 of Wands here. It's like you're leaving a path behind to take a new one. You're no longer waiting, no longer searching, being able to let go of the energy that's held you back. It's like you've got a sense of freedom here because you've been able to cut away the past. You've been able to either cut away a person, a situation, a feeling, a way of being, a way of doing, but you're cutting it out now and moving forward. And this is really nice because this is bringing you a greater sense of stability than you've had before. So there seems to be a great deal of learning self-love, self-respect here, and putting down the burdens of the past that have held you back from having what you wanted. So very nice. clearing away old energy, clearing away old wood here. Stuff that has perhaps been hidden from you, or perhaps stuff that you've had to have some sort of realization here to move you forward. Perhaps something was hidden from you here that's now being revealed through this Hanged Man. But you've definitely gone through some sort of transformative process, because you're coming out very differently here with this self-love. You're coming out more grounded, more knowledgeable, more understanding. It's like you have this great clarity. This is what's happening with the Ace of Swords. And you're seeing your way forward. Perhaps you haven't seen that for a long time. We do have the card of water coming out here, which is strange because you have a lot of water in the readings as well. I was about to read from the other cards. That was very sensible, wasn't it? Sometimes I amuse myself. Okay, so we have the card of water. So water symbolizes purification, regeneration, birth, revival, and cleansing. It signifies an evolutionary shift from former self to new self. Many myths around the world speak of a great flood and the new life that is revealed after a deluge. Water begins without boundaries. Then as soon as form has separated itself from water, it comes under the laws of time and life, thus acquiring limitations. When water arrives, you're invited to watch your emotions. Know that they are going to be changeable and do not settle on a conclusion at this time. If you feel joy, feel that fully. If you feel sad, allow sadness to move through you. Water invites you to see the ebb and flow of events and trust that you can ride the wave of opportunity when it arises. Natural flow is here, go with it. And I feel that's what you're doing. I really feel like you're cleansing here. You're cleansing, it's giving you clarity, you have greater understanding, and I feel that you're building something new now within yourself and outside of yourself. Fantastic reading. Have a great day.